Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Today we are back with another build video, and we are going to be building a little boutique. So it is going to be a clothing store. Basically, in my Sims 4 Let's Play that I'm busy with, little Ivy has aged up to a teenager. We are also going to have Evio age up pretty soon, but this is mostly for Ivy. I want to get her some more clothes, and I want the game to be a little bit more realistic. So instead of just going into Creator Sim and redoing all of her outfits, I want to actually take her shopping, and so she can buy her own outfits. But that does mean that this store only has outfits catered to Ivy, which isn't a bad thing. I just tried to get outfits that I thought would really suit her. If at some stage you want to download this build but you don't necessarily want the outfits with it, I did put two different versions up on my gallery, so all the information will be down below in the description. In this build video you won't see the outfits I created, it's just going to be the empty mannequins. So you can either download the build with just the mannequins, or you can download the build with some of the clothing, but it is just for women. I didn't create any for men because I will probably do something else when it comes to Evio, and I just wanted to do something fun for my Sims 4 Let's Play, and I thought maybe a boutique would be a good start. I might do a proper clothing store in the future, but this is just something nice and small just to kind of move things along a little bit. So over here we are working on the first kind of wall. So here we have a bunch of clothes on shelves. I think I've said this before, but unfortunately with Get to Work, it's really cool that you can open up your own stores, but I feel like a lot of people would have wanted to have created clothing stores, but you don't get any like decorative objects that have clothing in it, like clothing racks or anything like that, other than the mannequin, which you can use. But I'm surprised you didn't get like any changing rooms or clothing racks or anything to really help you. Because we don't have that, I kind of had to just figure stuff out myself, which is why I used the base game object and I just put them against the wall, tried to make it look like they were hanging on shelves, and then also put a mannequin there, I put a mirror there. You also saw my little wall of shoes, so that's if you want to buy some shoes you can go over there, pick out something. Also we added in these little shelves that are kind of to the front of the store with these stacks of clothes on, so you can buy it as decoration. A lot of things in the store is set so that you can buy it either as decoration or the clothes, whatever you choose to see fit. At the moment I am just going to be putting in some podiums around the place so I can put some more decorative objects on. You can also buy like candles and creams and perfumes and stuff, so I think that really just worked well for what I wanted to do. A part that I haven't spoken about yet is that I also put a seating area in the middle of the boutique just to kind of like give a cozy feeling, like your friend or your mom or whoever you're going with could go and try on some clothes, and while you wait for them you can sit at this cozy little area. So I really like the idea of that. It just makes it feel less like a full-blown clothing store and more like a home little boutique, and so that's what I went with. Over here we are going to be adding in some more podiums, and I'm going to be using the Move Objects cheat to move the mannequin up so it kind of is displayed on the pedestals. I will warn you that I don't know if your Sims can necessarily use it like this, so if you want those mannequins to be usable you might have to get rid of the pedestals and put the mannequins on the floor. I think that's the only way you could use it. I couldn't actually set the outfits for those particular mannequins with them being levitated on top of the pedestal, so that's just something you might have to keep in mind. But if you just like it looking like that, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I put in a little cashier place, which you can see at the back of the room. I had to take out one of the changing rooms because I couldn't really figure out where else to fit it in, and so it's at the back of the build, and there's a little door that you can walk into if you do work here, so you can check people out, even though that's not actually how it works in The Sims 4. You just walk around with a tablet, but still I like it to be there just for the illusion. that's basically the entire inside of the store. So for the rest of the video, we are just going to be working on the outside. So I tried to add in some plants and stuff. Again, I'm going for kind of a cozy, homey feeling, so I just kind of tried to add in a lot of flowers. We do add in a billboard, and originally I had it on top of the building, but it just didn't feel right, so I put it on the floor. And we are also going to put seating right in front of it, I believe, so that you can just like sit there for some reason. I don't know why you would, but there's seating there just in case. A lot of the rest of the video is me just doing landscaping, just doing the outside. I am creating some pathways now, and I'm going to be putting in some trees. In a little bit, you are going to see me go around with the terrain paint, kind of creating some of the dirt trailing, and I go all the way around the outside of the pathway, also underneath the plants and stuff. You know I love to do that in my builds. But we are also going to put in some flowers, and I have fairly recently gotten the romantic garden stuff pack, so I haven't used it as much as the other packs, so everything still feels pretty new to me. I do use flowers that I got in that pack because I felt as though it really suited the build. It looked really good, and so I kind of put it along the pathway. I thought it was really cute, so that's what I decided to do. And other than that, there's nothing more to this build. Like I said, it was just meant to be like a little cozy boutique you can go and do some shopping in. It's also not very overwhelming when it comes to landscaping because I didn't want it to be. So for the build that doesn't have the clothes added to it, I don't think anything is for sale, but in the second build where there are clothes on the mannequins, I did set a bunch of other stuff for sale, so just keep that in mind if you do want to use this as a retail place. Just go around, see what you do want for sale, what you don't want for sale, and you can always change it up. So we are here in the screenshots where you can kind of see everything. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.